moves. Doobie don't snooze. It's on your back, cause they hate you. Dog break through, son get through. But I'm break.
Yeah, man. Once again, man, it's Parlay with us, man. You got the team in here, man. You got me, Mr. Beans. You got Stony Cook, Hustle Stacks, and Sean Doe. It is March Madness Selection Sunday, man. This is a Selection Sunday show. We're going to be talking about college basketball. This is going to be a college basketball segment. Lots of games this weekend. It was championship weekend this weekend. A lot of good games this weekend. We were all four of us was back and forth on our group chat talking about a ton of games this weekend, which was great. So with that being said, man, I'm bringing it to you guys again live, man. Everybody, this is Parlay with us. We're going to give y'all this nice March Madness Selection Day show. I have a little, I'm going to share the screen a little bit in a few seconds to give you guys the bracket breakdown. But, you know, I'll let y'all start in. What's up, Doe? What up, Stacks? What up, Crook?
What up?
What's good, man?
Yo, real quick, is
crazy.
Oh, my bad, Crook. My bad.
No, you can go.
I'm sorry.
You're a little low. You're a little Crook. You're a little low.
Oh, I'm low?
Yeah, you're a little low.
Oh, damn, man. Should have
Just turn up your mic just a little bit.
Should have did a mic check. How about now? You can hear me good?
You're good. Not there you go. Now you sound good. So
All
yeah,
right.
Go ahead, man.
No, go, Doe.
No, I was gonna say, was I reading that right? Is North Carolina one of those 4-in teams?
Yeah, they was on the bubble. They was on the bubble. I was actually shocked to see him in there, to be honest.
Yeah, I just double checked. My bad. That's all I wanted to say. I was like, damn, am I reading this right?
They got a tough matchup to even break in the tournament against San Diego State. That's gonna be a little tough.
I got San Diego State winning that game.
Yeah.
I got San Diego
I might have to. I don't know. I like they surge. North Carolina surge towards the end. I mean, they fight, and you know, I see that they coming around and gelling. So I'm not ready to say that, but it's definitely gonna be a tight game. But watch out for North Carolina. If they get in, if they win this game and they get in, watch out for them in that first round, even.
Yeah, I mean, the first usually it Stacks. You could talk to this more than probably. If you get that, let me say, if you get that first, I don't want to spend all day on them, but if you get that first 4 in, right? You get that game, you get that little. Say they win that game, could that propel them to actually give them a little momentum? I'm not saying win the whole thing, but
it possibly can, depending on who they play in the first round. I mean, it possibly can. I mean, it's still North Carolina. There's still a lot of luster on that name. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really know. I know that's a blue blood, but that's an ugly type of blue. But I just think, I don't know, man. They just, North Carolina for me this year, I really wasn't too, like, they could they beat Ole Miss? Yeah, they could beat Ole Miss if they win this game against San Diego State. Ole Miss is a battle tested in the SEC, so that's going to be a hard game for North Carolina to win. But if they beat Ole Miss, they could possibly make a run. It's set up for them to make a what?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
it's set up for them to make a run if they beat Ole Miss, because Iowa State's their best guard is hurt right now, so he's been hurt for a little while. So if they get past, they could probably ease in Sweet 16.
That's what I was gonna say. Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's those blue bloods when they're in a tournament. It's something about their mystique, man. That once they in that tournament, they experience all the years of them being in there. Like, you always got to watch out for them, especially those teams that's going to play them. Like, if North Carolina wins Ole Miss, they got to be wary of that.
That's the if. That's the if. Now, if they get by Ole Miss, they would potentially have to play Marquette, which I think North Carolina is a bad matchup for Marquette. They would beat Marquette if Marquette beats New Mexico, which
they're going to have problems with.
Exactly, Stoney. I was just getting ready to say that, which I think they're going to have problems with.
That Marquette's going to have some problems with.
They're going to have problems with New Mexico.
On that ass throughout. Yep. I mean, they're going to give them a run where, man, it's going to come down to those possessions, those free throws.
I think. Let's just say either or. I think North Carolina could be either one of them teams if they advance.
Yes, I believe so. I saw some good things in North Carolina these last couple of weeks. For them to even be in this position is huge, So, let's see. you know, with that momentum takes them. Because I feel even though they lost to Duke on those free throws, you know, I feel like there's something there with North Carolina. I think they can make some noise, but we'll see. They got to get through this. If they get past this playing game, yeah, you definitely got to watch out for them and see, you know, see what they're gonna do going forward.
These 8-9 matchups are
Yeah, I was just gonna say that, bro. What the F, bro? Gonzaga, Georgia,
UConn
in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. I skipped over that one right now, Stoney. I got to come back to that one. I got to come back to that.
Right.
These ain't your grandfather's 8-9s, bro.
And you got Mississippi State and Baylor.
Mississippi State, Baylor, Louisville, Creighton. Are you crazy, bro? Like,
man, listen.
Yo,
that's a great game. That's a great game.
That's a great game.
Great fucking game right there. I'm gonna tell you. I picked Creighton because of the size. And Louisville got the best backcourt, man. Arguably, Louisville's backcourt with head burning them is tough.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so yo, look out for yo. It's. I mean, do y'all want to go by region or y'all just
that East region is
that East is gonna be tough. Look out for St. Mary's, believe it or not, possibly upsetting Alabama.
No fucking way. I'll take that to the window. No. If Nelson plays for Bama, Bama's different with Nelson.
Y'all talking about the South?
The East.
The East.
I just think them SEC schools are just too big, too
physical. You automatically think Vanderbilt's gonna lose to St. Mary's?
Yeah, Vanderbilt's tough, man.
Vanderbilt's tough, but St. Mary's, man, this you talking about a team that
no, I know
they've been around, you know. And I think with the experience, they defense, they defense is pretty solid. I think they could get past Vanderbilt.
Montana? Vanderbilt. Okay.
Yeah, St. Mary's getting past Vanderbilt. I think St. Mary's could get.
I don't think they beat Bama though if they get past Vanderbilt. I just don't think. No, I don't think they beat Bama.
I mean, they'll be live. They'll be alive.
I think Bama's 15 points better than them.
Bama's tough.
Bama's tough, man.
Stacks, what about your VCU?
That game is.
They can beat BYU.
They can
beat BYU.
They can, but if BYU wins that game, they can go Sweet 16. If BYU wins that game, BYU got 2 pros on that team on the low. A lot of people don't know because they're from BYU. The point guard, the Russian point guard kid, he's fucking good, man. He's real good. I just think if BYU eases past VCU, I like Wisconsin too, man. Wisconsin, I don't know that BYU. Wisconsin.
You like Wisconsin? You like that game?
I love the way they play. I love the guard play.
Even though they lost him, you like, you know.
I mean, their best player has some mental lapses down. Tunyon. Yes, some mental stretches down.
Okay.
You know, Wisconsin, typical Wisconsin team, got some white dudes and all light-skinned brothers. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Yo, I knew you was going. Yo, stop.
What they do, that's just how Wisconsin is. You might have 1 or 2 dark-skinned brothers, but
didn't they make it to the finals against Duke? Who they made it to the finals? Didn't they make it to the finals with Wisconsin?
Yeah, they beat Kentucky that year when Kentucky had that run. Yep.
Yeah. When Kentucky had the run.
So since y'all, you know, I'm sharing the screen here. Who else y'all like on this bracket on the East here? Obviously Duke. What's this team? American what? Mountain American?
No, well, American and Mount St. Mary's. It's a playing game to play Duke. It doesn't matter which one of those guys going to smash you. But for Mount St. Mary's, I feel like they'll give Duke a better run than American. I think.
American.
Mount St. Mary's gonna beat American. You know, they're a slow-paced team. A very slow-paced team. Very defensive minded. All their games are low scoring. I mean, you know, but I'm just saying that they're the better of the two. It doesn't matter who's going, but they're the better of the two.
I like that. I like not to cut you, Stoney. I like Arizona the way they played this weekend too.
Arizona gonna be. I got that Sweet 16 or Elite 8 matchup. I got the Sweet 16. I like Arizona and Duke in that Sweet 16. That's a good matchup.
They're gonna have to get past Oregon.
I think they can get past Oregon if they play right. Arizona has two pros on that team.
Yeah, I watched it.
They got a freshman.
Yeah.
They got a freshman that's really good, who's a lottery pick. So
okay.
Arizona just for some reason they just sometimes don't put it together. Sometimes I don't understand. You know, Caleb Love been in school 15 years, and then they got experience, man. I just like Arizona's squad. I just like that their squad. Got Bronny James coming. I'm sorry, Bryce James coming in next year. But
to where Arizona?
Yeah, he's going to Arizona. So
shit.
They recruiting well out there, man. Arizona's doing a damn good thing. I
like the way I watched that game. You know, thanks to you, Stacks, man. I spent the weekend on the couch watching a good amount of college basketball games to put my mind back into the college basketball realm, man, like I used to back in the days. And it was good watching these young boys, man. You're right, T. Yo, Stacks, there's some good young boys out there fucking running ball, man. Yeah. I like that kid out of Michigan. He's a little cocky, but I like that fucking Sideshow Bob haircut wearing motherfucker. I like that dude.
Go coast to coast for a goddamn game winning layup, man.
That was crazy.
I like him. You know, he's a tough point. Yo, Stacks, he's a tough point, though. The dude's good off the dribble. He attacks off the dribble. I like that in the point guard. That's why I like him, man.
Yes,
like,
man, but you can't let him go coast to coast for the lay.
Now you can't let him go coast to coast. But yo, speaking of them, they got a tough first round matchup as well.
Where they at in the Midwest? Where we gonna move on to?
They're in the South.
I don't know how
you guys are we just gonna y'all want to just bounce around, or is like because I don't know if y'all.
It doesn't matter. I got the bracket up. We could talk about the teams y'all want to talk about in each bracket. We got a good, you know what I mean. We got a good enough time to get through all four of these brackets.
Yeah. So,
right?
So UC San Diego. This team they ball. This team balls, man. Like,
what is that out of the South against UNC?
They're gonna play Michigan. They play Michigan.
That's
gonna be a tough matchup. You talking about a
tough matchup for them. I agree.
5-12 matchup. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one for Michigan.
Oh yeah, USC San Diego. Okay, all right. I see it. My fault, guys. Okay. So you said that's a tough matchup for Michigan, but Michigan played great ball today, though.
Yeah, Michigan. They did. That was a good win.
They're playing great. They're playing excellent basketball. But the USC San Diego, I don't know them too well, but they play hard. That team plays hard, man. And,
Stacks, that Pelican nose white boy.
Yo.
You see when he did a spin move on my man in the hole?
Yo, I'm gonna tell you something. He transferred in there from Yale last year. He was busting ass at Yale last year. From an Ivy League, like you said, man, looked like the penguin, right? Looked like the penguin. but he get to it though. Wolf, shout out to Wolf. Yeah,
shout out to Wolf. Shout out to Wolf. He get to it, yo. He get to it though. I don't even know too much about the young boy, but he get to it.
If I'm mistaken, though, I think that's Joe Wolf's son. I think it's his son. OG Joe Wolf that played for North Carolina back in the day.
Oh, back in the day.
Yeah,
okay.
So he Wolf rebounder.
Nah, Wolf all around. Wolf
no, he's all around.
Your ass too.
Yo, that dude was stepping back. You seen the step back three he attempted? I said, this big motherfucker step back three. He's tough.
When Yale was winning all them games in the tournament last year, it was because of him.
Didn't Yale win they tournament?
Yep.
Yeah, they're going against Texas A&M. Texas A&M better watch out for Yale. Yale's that team that they upset. They had an upset last year, Yale.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, they beat Auburn. That was a hell of an upset.
Yeah, they beat Auburn, so they know what it is to go up against an inferior team. So they're not going to go in there shaking like a lot of these other low seeds. They're going to come in there experienced. They're going to be ready to play some ball. So Texas A&M, they're going to have to come ready, man. I think Yale's going to keep this game tight.
Yeah,
Stack,
that coach.
I didn't really. Did y'all watch that Cretan?
St. John's, yeah.
St. John's, yo, good game, man.
Yeah,
Yo,
St. John's.
Cretan was dead. Cretan was dead. They had him.
Yeah, but St. John's, that's what they do, man. They break you down, man, and they just just break you down, and they just leave you in the dust in the end, man. That's your
boy Patino's back. He was feeling it. He wanted that win so bad. He wanted that win. You seen it in his face. He was dying for that win.
He's back. And
I probably watch more St. John's than any team in this NCAA this year. And them dudes, I don't want to jump around, but
no, go ahead.
The West bracket to me is just as, if not bigger than the West bracket is crazy too.
Let me go West.
The West bracket to me is crazier than the East bracket, bro. You got UConn, Memphis, Florida,
Missouri,
Texas Tech, Kansas, St. John's. I know you don't like Arkansas, but it's still, it's still Arkansas. That bracket's kind of lit. And Missouri.
I think. I'm sorry, fellas. I think Florida run through that bracket. That's just me.
They should.
I'm telling you, they are legit. They're in
the collision course with St. John's then.
They're in the collision course with St. John's then.
Right now, St. John's don't have the wings for Florida. They don't have the wings for Florida. And Florida has the guard play and the wings. They are tough this year, dog. I'm telling you. Every time they went into Auburn, beat them. They went into Tennessee, beat them by 30. I'm telling you, Florida ain't nothing.
You know what, two stacks?
Yeah, they're not in the play with.
You know why Florida's a good pick if you think about, for me anyway? They're gonna go through more of a gauntlet than Duke is. I'm not saying Duke's my favorite in the East. I'm just saying overall. To me, they'll be the most battle tested if they do get. I don't want to look all the way to the Final Four, but they'll be the most battle tested, bro. That bracket's lit.
Yeah, I'm just telling you that.
Yeah,
Florida, I would be.
It is lit.
I would be surprised if Florida didn't come out that bracket. I really would be.
Even their 11 seed Drake.
What about Memphis? What about Memphis, though, Stacks?
Memphis is good, but their best players hurt. Be careful.
Yeah, who they got in that first?
They got Colorado.
I'm taking Colorado State. I'm taking Colorado State.
Colorado State's favored by 2.5, man.
I'm taking them. That team got such a momentum going to this tournament, Colorado State. That team, I've been watching them, man. I have money on them and everything to win that conference championship. And they were down in that last game. And then
Colorado State got a pro with the Nick Alexander kid. He's pretty good.
Right.
But he's definitely a pro. If not late second round, late first round, early second round. He's pretty good. But I'm telling you, that Walter Clayton kid from Florida, he's a real deal. I'm telling you.
I like that kid from St. John's too, though, Stacks.
Yeah, St. John's. I'm telling you, St. John's is good, but they don't have the size. Florida.
What's that? The black kid. He's not that big. He's
Etchefor, the big man. Etchefor. Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Sean, you got you already got the spreads already up in front of you?
Yeah, I got the spreads for the
Yeah, I didn't pull that up yet, but I'm just looking at
if you got some numbers on the spread on some of these games, throw it out there, though.
So Memphis I've never seen a 12 be favored over 5, but maybe that's because they're missing their
missing their best player.
Yeah, they're missing their best player, and Colorado State's playing some great ball, man. They won their conference. They won their conference championship. So that counts for something in terms of.
What about Maryland?
Hey, let me tell you something. Maryland don't lose that coast to coast layup. They win the Big Ten championship. They big man David Queen, another lottery pick. I see him play in high school. He was busting ass in high school, and he went to Maryland and bust ass there. So I'm telling you, right. That kid,
they're favored by 10.5. So in this bracket, UConn's minus 4.5 with Oklahoma. So basically, it's not a pick 'em because anything over 1.5 is a pick 'em in my opinion for basketball.
It hurt. I wouldn't be mad if Oklahoma won that game. I think they got a better guard play with the Fizz. And shout out to Bryce Goodine. That's Jonathan's son, though. Shout out to Bryce Goodine over there at Oklahoma. So he's a local Mass kid. So I wouldn't be mad if they won just because I'm a root for the local kid. But the Fizz Jeremiah Fears from Oklahoma, the freshman, he's fucking good, man. He's really good. He's really good.
So how you think they stack up against UConn?
I like, I'm a New England guy. I don't like this UConn team. I've been saying that all year.
You've been saying that.
You've been saying that
all year. Now they are well coached with Hurley, but I think Oklahoma in the March Madness, it's all about guard play, and I just think Oklahoma got the better guards.
Okay.
Fears. UConn doesn't have that guard. They just don't. Not to me. They just don't have a guard that can go get a bucket, and Oklahoma does.
Fair enough.
I like that.
What else on this West bracket did you guys like? What about Kansas? How do they look in this bracket?
They got to show me something, man.
Yeah, they
not only one of them, Stoney, both of them.
Yeah, both of them. That's a weird game.
Both Arkansas too.
Arkansas.
You're talking about a first round matchup that you don't know how to look at it. That's the one right there. That's a good point.
Be careful, though, Arkansas. For Arkansas to
to
win that game, Boogie Flan, they point guard, he got to play. I mean, he's been hurt for last couple of games. If he don't play, Kansas will win that game. I mean, they have to have Boogie Flan play. If he don't play, I would pick Kansas. Which they said he's trending to play. So
last team that I'm going to bring up in this bracket that I know sometimes always come out of this fucking, at least sometimes make it to the 16 is Drake.
Yeah, let me tell you something, Beans. You my man. That's my Cinderella right there.
Yeah,
won 31 games. 31 games. I say you don't just
forget about Drake. I know college basketball from back in the days. Drake always put out good product.
That's
like
what I'm saying, bro.
Drake.
Let me tell you something, dog. Anytime you win 31 games, that's some games.
Right.
30 games.
Right.
30.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. If Texas Tech was take care of business, we all think they will. I don't know about 15 and a half. They're getting 15 and a half. Yeah. Texas Tech versus Drake. You would give Drake a chance on that?
I would give Drake a hell of a chance against Drake.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hold on. So you said who's favored by 15 and a half?
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech's favored by 15 and a half on Wilmington. UNC Wilmington.
Oh, okay, all right. But if they win,
Missouri's getting 6.5. So y'all telling me lay the 6.5 plus 6.5 on Drake?
That's my Cinderella. I mean, I could be wrong. I thought I looked at the whole Cinderella thing. If it's any team that I thought could be a Cinderella, I thought it could be Drake.
Yeah.
I mean, they rolled through the conference tournament. Not didn't roll through it. They struggled with Bradley a little bit, but they rolled through it. And I just think anytime you win 30 games, man, that's a lot of games.
It's a lot of games.
It's a lot of games. That's nothing to sneeze over, man. But man, they're gonna go up. They're going up against Mizzou, man. Mizzou, they guard plays pretty good too. And
they battle tested out the SEC, but
they battle tested out the SEC. People have hopes for them, But man. Yeah, we got to see that.
We got to see. That's a good bracket right there. I didn't even think
to me, that's a tough
that is a tough bracket. Stacks, what about? I know you said Florida, but Norfolk State, they not going to give him a game?
Fuck no.
Hell no.
Hell no. And Beans, we both HBCU kids go to HBCUs. That's an HBCU.
I know.
State.
Yeah,
it's
I know.
not the Norfolk State because they're always in the tournament out the HBCU.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that coach does a great. No knock on him. He does a great job with that program. But what's the over and under on that game? Florida might be favored by 20.
They're 28. They're favored by.
I was gonna say 30 though. I was gonna say 30. So I would have been 28
by 28.
I'll go I'll take
20. I'll take the under on it though.
Yeah,
I was going to say 30. I was going to say 30.
Hell no. They might go over by themselves, Florida.
Yeah.
Yo, let me tell you, Florida.
So, Crook, you're taking the over on that? On 28 and a half.
No, we got it. We're taking the spread. It's the spread. That's the spread.
Right. You're going to take okay.
The over under is 145, 154 and a half. I wouldn't do that because I don't think Norfolk's going to score 40 points.
if you what you could do is you could take Norfolk team total under. That's what you can do.
Yeah, you can do that.
Total under, okay.
That's exactly what I would.
Total under. But I'm
You
taking
gonna
Florida to spank these dudes.
You said 28 and a half.
Of course, we're gonna take Florida to spank them, but I'm just saying, like 28 and a half.
Yeah.
Yo, it looks crazy.
I was gonna say 30. I was gonna say 30.
Yo,
You
Get
serious?
up to 30 by
Beans.
Tuesday or Wednesday.
These
Whatever
teams,
the
yo,
game.
Beans, these teams be spanked. Yo, it happens, man. There's a reason why that Vegas know what they doing, man. You look at it and you think it's a lie. It's not. They're gonna fucking around win by 40 or 50.
Hey, Beans, if you sat down and watched Florida, you would agree with us. That's a that's a well balanced.
And that's probably why I don't know, because I haven't watched them. You're right. You're probably right.
And
The
they don't
hash
take their
browns,
foot off the pedal.
sausage. That's a well balanced breakfast right there.
He said,
Yo, they don't take their foot off the pedal. They go hard all the way to the last second runs out, man. They don't play. They're not one of those teams that slow down.
Anytime you go 8 or 9 deep and they all skill, that's a dangerous team.
That's dangerous. I haven't watched. I'm gonna have to,
in the tournament.
No, Duke. Auburn is number 1 overall. I'm sorry.
Not Auburn. So let's go. I got the South up right now. Let's go through the South real quick because we're rolling with good timing. What do y'all like on this bracket right here? Marquette, New Mexico. What do y'all think?
That's
New Mexico. New Mexico is gonna give Marquette some problems.
Listen,
this game is gonna be down to the wire. It's gonna be, a 1-2 deficit.
Marquette's getting 3.5.
I'm gonna go with Marquette.
I'm taking New Mexico with the points because it's gonna be that tight.
I think Cam Johnson. I like the guard from Marquette. He was Big East Player of the Year last year. I like Cam. I think he's gonna play well. I like Marquette, and I'm a Big East guy, so I'm a lean a little bit towards Marquette. I wouldn't be surprised if New Mexico State beat them, though. That I wouldn't be surprised about.
Yeah, you got that kid.
Yeah, 3.5. So
that kid Donovan.
Okay. What other games y'all like on this bracket?
Yo,
I like Yale. I like Yale to Texas. Let me see. Texas A&M might be on upset alert.
Yep.
I'm not gonna bite my tongue on that one, but Yale, they're gonna come and play.
Yeah, they are. They're gonna
come
they're well coached. Shout out to Coach Jones, his brother coach at BU. I think I told you y'all that, but he's actually up though to get the Villanova job.
Oh yeah, he left the guy quit or whatever.
Yeah. So he actually up to get the Villanova job. So
he'll run from Yale and help and run to Villanova.
Yeah, I know he's up for that job. I wouldn't be surprised he'd get it because he's done a great job at Yale. I would think Yale. I wouldn't be surprised if Yale. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pick Yale. I'm gonna go Yale. I'm with Stoney. I'm gonna go Yale.
I like Yale. And
Louisville, Creighton. Y'all think Louisville gonna take care of business?
Let me tell you something.
I like Louisville, man. I told Stacks of the day, I like Louisville.
That Louisville backcourt is crazy with Chucky. I love that Hepburn kid. He was at Wisconsin last year killing. Now he's at Louisville killing. They well coached. They two guard is nice too. I'm with Doe, man. I'm gonna go Louisville.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go Louisville because
they well coached.
Yeah,
I said, Stacks, who coaches Louisville? I think I put on the group chat.
Yeah, that's Coach Slayton, I believe. Coach Slayton.
Yeah, well coached. I like Louisville.
Coach Slayton. He actually recruited a kid that I had out of College of Charleston, I believe. But yeah, he's a good dude. He's a stand-up coach.
And you guys are gonna agree with me, especially Stacks. Coaching means the world in this tournament, other than guard play.
Yep.
It means the world. Coaching means the world in this tournament, other than guard play, bro. Like, and when I watched Louisville, I was bouncing around because I gamble, so I'm bouncing around on like 6 games and shit. But Louisville caught my attention. I don't know if I put it on the group chat or I text Stacks. I don't know. I said, "Yo, who coaches this team?"
You did put that on the group chat, yeah. You did.
I just like how they coached. I like Stacks said the guard play, and I don't know, man. I like them. I don't know if I would pick them over Auburn, obviously for obvious reasons. But
I tell you what, they're gonna give Auburn a scare.
That might give them a scare.
You give them a scare.
I think Michigan depending how I think Michigan could give Auburn that run and possibly upset in that.
You know why I agree with you?
It'll be in a Sweet 16. If they was to meet up, it'll be in a Sweet 16, and I wouldn't put that past.
Yeah, they got the momentum.
They got the momentum, and they could beat a team like
momentum. Right.
Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan do got the momentum.
They got the momentum.
Yeah, they do.
Auburn looked vulnerable against Tennessee in the conference. It was a championship or something in the championship.
Yeah, I'm with Bruce Pearl.
Semifinals.
Bruce Pearl said something about that. I mean, losing to Tennessee ain't a bad loss.
It's not a bad loss. It's not a bad loss.
So saying they're vulnerable against Tennessee, Tennessee make a lot of people look vulnerable. So I mean, you talk about they was number 1 in the country for the longest time. So you know what I'm saying. So Tennessee is going to make you look. Tennessee they're another team that's.
And Barnes is coaching them, right?
Huh?
Who coaches them? Barnes? No,
that's my man. What's my man? Damn, you got me thinking of drawing the play. Bruce Pearl. Shout out to Bruce Pearl.
Tennessee.
Yeah, Bruce Pearl. Shout out to Bruce Pearl from Braintree. He used to be at
Yeah. Okay.
Bruce Pearl, he's the coach. He coached the team, the University of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, that knocked out a BC team years ago.
Well, nobody did that, Stoney, because he used to coach for BC. He was on the BC coaching staff.
And in that game, they kept pressing BC.
And you know what? Guess what else? He's the coach that put Tennessee basketball on the map. It was Bruce Pearl. He was the coach there. And then he got fired from Tennessee for recruiting allegations. So Bruce Pearl's been around. Shout out to Bruce Pearl.
He's a great coach. Great coach.
You know?
He's got a good program now, and I like what he did. I like what he's doing in Auburn. Man. You talk about Auburn, and come on, you talking about? I didn't even think Auburn had a good basketball program.
Yeah, they've been good. Since
this is the question I was talking to Stacks about early on in when college ball started. I was like, wow, I would have never. In our years growing up, the SEC in basketball was not prominent then as it is now. Like, and like you said, like a team like Auburn and, like these teams. Alabama. Since when Alabama been good in basketball?
Alabama wasn't good since Robert Ory and Latrell Sprewell.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. So like, it's kind of different to see these SEC teams really be dominant in college basketball. Next team, I watched that game, Michigan State, man. That was a tough game they lost in the champion. What game was that they lost this weekend?
Wisconsin finals. They lost to Wisconsin. Yes. Wisconsin made them tough. I hate to say this much as it hurts me to say, but they can ease right into Sweet 16.
Yeah, they
can. I'm looking at it right now. Yes, they can.
They both those teams played tough, man. Wisconsin and Michigan. That was a good game, man.
Hell, I'm looking at it now. Hell, they can go to Elite 8.
Yo, I'm telling you, to me, they got an easy road. They got the easiest road for a 2.
Yeah, but don't sleep on Iowa State.
Nah, Iowa State ain't healthy, Stoney. They'll beat Iowa State. Iowa State is not healthy, man. Before you fuck with Iowa State, make sure because they got 2 guards that have been injured all year, and they're their first best player and their second best player. So be careful how you fuck with Iowa State, man. That's why. Remember, they were ranked high, and then them injuries came and they slid on down. I'm telling you, be careful.
They ain't really favored that much for over 14.
They're missing their guy. I'm telling you.
Yeah, they're missing their guys.
They must be missing their guys.
Are they expecting to come
he's
back?
Trying. I mean, you know how it is. They probably
they
probably gonna put the OG Anunoby on them and run them out there for a little bit.
Mr. Cherry Coke. That's a funny name, Mr. Cherry Coke, but he says Auburn, Florida, Arizona, Kentucky, Final 4.
I ain't doing no.
Nah, that's too chalky. It's too chalky. I don't. Well, Kentucky, but Auburn, Florida, and I don't. Nah. Well, it's not that chalky.
Yeah, Auburn, Florida, I can see.
Like, I don't see Arizona. I watched Arizona. I wasn't too impressed with them.
I can see Auburn. If I had to say any 2, I would say Auburn, Florida. I could see.
Okay. Well, shout out for throwing out that little thanks for coming in there, Mr. Cherry Coke. Please,
that's not bad. That's not bad. I take that back.
Please like and subscribe, my man. If this is your first time on the Parlay with Us show.
Kentucky too, Stoney, because they're an older group. They're some old guys. They might.
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised. In Kentucky always seemed to fucking that whole old bluegrass shit. Always seemed to come around the corner, help them out, win games and shit. They might. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they eased in there.
Kentucky could score too, man. They could score.
And they old. I think the average age on that team was like 24 years old. What the fuck you doing in college at 24 years old?
That's Sweetney. He was there for 20 years.
24 years old. You still in school?
OG Sweetney.
Man, but yeah, that's a good bracket. So let's move on. Hold on, my fault. Thanks for thanks, Mr. Cherry Coke, whoever you are, man. First time I seen your name.
That's not bad. I like that Final Four. That's not that shocking.
It's not bad. So it could happen. It could happen.
He mixed it up pretty well. I think that Arizona in there is pretty good to mix up. Kentucky is good, you know. So that it's not bad. It's not bad. Because my whole thing is not going to be a chalky Final Four, and what I mean is it's not going to be 4 number ones or it's not going to be 1s and 2s. It's going to be I'm predicting it's going to be a real mixed Final Four this year. We're gonna have a 8 in there maybe, or you know, I can't say exactly because I gotta examine these brackets. You know, I don't have my Final Four set yet, but one thing I could say is we're not gonna have high seeds in the Final Four. It's gonna surprise a lot of people. It's gonna be mixed up really well with high and low seeds making to the Final Four. And it's been like that the last couple of years, and it's gonna continue.
I don't know, Stoney. I think Duke. I think you're gonna have 2 1 seeds. I just think.
When's Homeboy coming back?
Yeah, he's back now, though. He's practicing now. He's running around. But though they showed me something winning that conference tournament.
Yeah,
I'm telling you right now. I didn't have them beating North Carolina without him. I didn't. I really didn't.
I watched it and I was impressed. You know,
and remember they were up by 24 on North Carolina. Yeah. And then they go on to win the championship game. Listen, that Duke team is tough, man.
Flag ain't even play, bro.
And then then we talk about not just adding a player, adding the number 1 pick in the draft.
No, for sure.
Yeah, we adding the number 1 pick in the draft to the team.
Let me ask you guys a question. Whoever knows this, my bad, bro. Did Duke play Alabama this year?
No, they play Auburn and beat Auburn.
They play Auburn. Okay.
They beat Auburn.
They beat Auburn.
Yep.
And Auburn beat Alabama, right?
Auburn beat Alabama. They split. They
split? Okay.
Yeah, that SEC. Now, Arizona did beat Duke, though.
Earlier in the year, though.
Yeah.
So let's move on to the Midwest Conference now. Part of this, but the Midwest bracket. Sorry, let's move on to
the lost region.
We got to give it to them. So you got let's give you some of these teams in the Midwest bracket stacks. You might be more, and you all 3 you guys might know.
Upset real quick.
Gonzaga. What about Gonzaga, Georgia?
That's a good game.
That's a good game.
I like Gonzaga. I like Gonzaga to upset Houston.
Well, Gonzaga's favored by 6.5. You like Gonzaga?
You played a good game, though.
Hey, Doe, you sounded like me.
What do you say?
I don't think Houston's coming out that region, and I think Gonzaga could be that squad. Gonzaga,
not Houston. Houston. Let me tell you something. You see that Houston number 1 and that Tennessee 2. Move them motherfuckers on a collision course with each other. I'm gonna tell you in this bracket, because if you look at that bracket, though, I don't see now Purdue may get Houston to go because they so well coached and they run their shit. But once again, that's a Big Ten school, and there ain't no telling how them Big Ten schools always act.
You never know.
Tournament.
They'll be on point though.
Yep. Now I'm telling you right now, Tennessee. I think I like Tennessee and Houston coming out of there. I really do. I can see.
So what about Kentucky that Mr. Cherry Coke talked about?
I think Tennessee could beat them. Hell, I'm gonna tell you right now, Kentucky might have a problem with Troy. I watched Troy in their conference tournament, and they played pretty goddamn good. But I think Kentucky will win that game, Kentucky, because they're older and they experienced. But I'm telling you, Tennessee is Rick Barnes. Though you know Rick Barnes from Providence.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying earlier. He coached Tennessee.
Yeah, and he reached the coach at Providence.
Yeah,
he won at Providence. He won at Texas. Now he's winning at Tennessee. So I just don't see. I see Tennessee going on, and I see Houston. I'm a big fan of Calvin Sampson. I like the way he run his shit. He mixed it up with them guys. They got guards for days. Shout out to Emmanuel Sharp. He a Tampa kid. I'm telling you, Houston is tough, man. I don't see Gonzaga. Nah,
Houston is tough though. Cook. I watched their games this weekend. They tough, man.
But I can see Gonzaga upsetting Houston. Like, you know,
I can see Georgia. I go on the limb with you. I can see Georgia beating Gonzaga. I wouldn't be surprised if Georgia got a lottery pick with the Asa Newell kid now. That kid is going to be a lottery pick. Don't be surprised if Georgia.
I'm looking at Texas as well. If Texas make it in.
That's what I was gonna say. That's a good little matchup. Texas and Xavier.
If Texas get past Xavier, watch out for them. In terms
Xavier been playing well. They got 22 wins. That's a lot of wins. That's a lot of
Utah State could beat UCLA. That's my
Doe. Shout out to Doe. That's my other Cinderella. Utah State. I'm with you, Doe. I'm with you. I think they upset somebody last year. Am I right?
I think they did. I just watched them play the other day, and I watched UCLA play. I'm not impressed with UCLA.
Me neither.
I don't know how they got a 7 seed, but it is what it is. I ain't gonna front and say I watched them the whole year.
Yeah, I'm with you though. They were this year. They've been way inconsistent. You got the coach, the coach complaining about the players.
Yeah, I just don't understand how they got a 7. I think they're gonna lose to Utah State. Not that any of them gonna be Tennessee.
Yeah, I'm with you. Though. I co-sign that though. I co-sign that. I think Utah State gonna beat them too.
And if Texas beat Xavier, I got them getting past Illinois.
No, I agree with that too.
Yeah,
I agree with that too.
Yeah, Illinois. I ain't mad at no. Illinois lost by a goddamn 40 to Duke, dog. 40.
Wow.
Yeah, they having some issues over there. I don't know what's going on with them, but they're not playing. They haven't been playing good down the stretch. Where a Texas team is playing.
They playing the McNeese versus Clemson, because Clemson ain't really favored by that much to be playing the 12.
Clemson is good, man. McNeese.
What's the spread on that one?
It's 7.5. I know that's a good chunk, but it's not like a crazy spread for a 12-5.
Hey, though McNeese State is one of them coaches, well coached, and they run their shit.
Okay.
When you got a team that run their shit to a T, they hard to beat.
Yeah, because
that's not only that though. You know, when a team runs their shit to a T and they get on top of your ass,
be
careful. You might not come back from that. I'm telling you right now.
I like Clemson. I like Clemson to run over McNeese State. I wouldn't give that 12-5 matchup anything. You know, I wouldn't give that.
The only reason I was looking at it because you gambled 7.5 or 12.5.
Sean, I'll lay it. I'll lay it with Clemson. I'll lay it with Clemson. Okay. Yeah, I'll lay it with them. I'll lay it with them against McNeese State. But I won't say whatever.
I'm with you on that one, Crook.
Yeah. So whatever.
I'm definitely with you on that one. And I like Utah State to beat UCLA.
Whatever Purdue's getting against High Point, I'm not gonna lay it. I'm not gonna lay it. High Point is gonna give Purdue. They're gonna stay within that number.
9.5. It's 9.5.
Yeah, I'll take High Point on that one. I'll take High Point.
Once again, I don't. Any Big Ten school, if you pick any them to lose anything, I wouldn't be surprised, man.
That's why they ain't getting that much. 9.5 is not a lot for a 13. When you have any double digit, it has to be a double digit number for it to be for Vegas to look at it. Like they'll basically tell you High Point could cover that.
Well, that's why McNeese State, Will Wade coach with McNeese State. He's a damn good coach, man.
That's what it is, because that's 7.5. But
and they got some guys averaging some goddamn numbers, man. Shit, they got if you look at their damn roster, they got kids from all over the Philly. Fucking
where's McNeese at? Where is that?
I believe it's in Tennessee.
Tennessee?
McNeese.
McNeese.
So I'll tell you right now. It's funny that you asked that because there's a lot of these weird names of schools, and I'm always interested to know where they at.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I never heard of Sweet. What's it? Sweet? What is it? Swoop? SIU.
SIU.
Yeah, Southern Illinois. Only reason I know them though because they recruited the kid I had. Southern Illinois, Edwardsville. Yeah,
Yeah, I never heard of that.
yeah. That's the only rean I know them because they
American. If y'all want to know where American is, that's in DC.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I know American was there.
American.
I mean, the name of the school kind of gave it away.
Mm-hmm. Right.
The SIUE, I never heard. And Lipscomb, I never heard of that.
Lipscomb. Where's Lipscomb? I never heard of that.
Yeah, I know. I know what Lipscomb is. It's not. It's on the tip of my fucking tongue.
Robert Morris.
Yeah, I know Robert.
Lipscomb's in Nashville.
I was gonna say Tennessee.
Okay.
McNeese stays in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Lipscomb was 25 Louisiana.
Yeah, McNeese stays in Louisiana. Lipscomb is in Nashville.
Okay. Where's Brian?
Football players go to McNeese.
Brian's in Rhode Island. How you don't know what Brian is?
I didn't know that either. Shit.
I didn't know that.
Brian's in Rhode Island, man.
Oh, they made the tournament? Oh, shit. I didn't know they did it.
Brian been in the last 2 years, though. Brian, shout out to Brian. Brian just went D1, though, like 3 years ago.
Yeah, are they in that conference with, like UMass, Lowell and all them, or no?
Vermont, Maine.
Vermont, Maine.
Lowell, right?
Yeah,
Southern New Hampshire and all them. Yeah.
Where's High Point?
High Point's in North Carolina.
Good one. So I already had it up too. Good one, T.
I knew that. I should talk to that coach on the regular. That's the only reason why I know that.
Okay. Troy, where's Troy? I always want to know.
Troy's in Alabama.
Wow, that's Alabama, Troy. Yep. I didn't even know Troy. I was gonna say that was Ohio. I thought that was Ohio.
They got a good football program.
A damn good football program.
How about Purdue?
Come on, man. That's in Indiana. Everybody knows that. Stoney, you ain't gonna give me too much, Stoney. You ain't gonna give me too much. Not too much, Stoney.
How about Wofford?
Wofford's in North Carolina. Come on, Stoney. Come on, Stoney.
Yo, so I gotta do my studying then, man.
Come on, Stoney.
I gotta do my study because
I ran a high-level AAU program. All them schools used to
Where's Zach? Where's
Mount St. Mary's?
In Washington. Gonzaga's in Washington.
Yeah, Gonzaga's in Washington.
No, Mount St. Mary's.
That's Cali, dog. They Mount St. Mary's.
Washington State, too. Spokane.
Mount St. Mary's or St. Mary's?
No, I know St. Mary's. Where's Mount St. Mary's?
That's a good one, though. I think that's West Coast too. I think that may be in Washington or Cali, one of them two.
I'll find out. So where is St. Mary's though?
St. Mary's is in Cali,
California.
Yeah.
St. Mary's is California. I thought that was East Coast. I thought that was like Philly.
St. Mary's. Shout out to my man. He hooped there. What's my man that's gonna be Blade? The black dude, the actor. Damn,
he's gonna be Blade, the new Blade.
Yeah, he's the new Blade, man. He's in a lot of movies, man.
Oh,
I can't catch his name, but I know who's the new Blade, though. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, the black dude. He hooped that Mount. He hooped at St. Mary's.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yo, Mount St. Mary's in Maryland.
Mount St. Mary's is in Maryland. And St. Mary's is where? In California?
Yeah, I think it's in Cali. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Yo, Stacks, you know a lot of these teams, man. So, guys, real quick, people, man, we just went through the full bracket for you guys on this on the men's NCAA basketball tournament for 2025. We just hit y'all with the full bracket, gave y'all some good teams, some good ideas that we like. Stacks and Stoney and Doe, called out some good teams without this huge bracket as y'all see here. And man, we got more to come about, on this, we got more shows to come with you guys. This is going to be, a March Madness for the next couple of weeks. And every week we're going to bring, we're going to bring you guys a few shows during the week, during the madness. So, real quick, I'll give y'all a little rundown. It looks like y'all said the first floor is these playing. What's this first floor right here? Stack.
Those are the 11 and 16 seeds to be determined.
Okay. All right. So these are the playing games.
Yep.
Shout out to St. Francis. I didn't even see them on there. Shout out to St. Francis.
St. Francis, yeah. Where that at? Where's that at?
In New York.
Hmm.
I thought that was in PA.
You might be right though. You might be right. I could have swore it was in New York though, but you could be right. Though.
It's on the East Coast. You know.
It is on the East Coast.
Okay.
Hey, shout out to our man Beans. He went to school there. Big Jaquil Henderson. He went there.
Oh, for real? He went St.
Francis?
Francis?
Went to St. Francis.
Oh, shout out to Jaquil, man. Jaquil Henderson. That's right, yo. Yeah. I know Jaquil. Yo,
Shout
yeah,
out to
you're right. Yeah, shout out to Jaquil, man. Yes. Long time, man. Yes. Yo, Stacks, you be reminding me about people that we knew that we came up with. Yo, so I don't know. It looks like you guys will see us after March 18th, 19th. That's in the next couple of days. Maybe that'll be Wednesday or something like that. We'll pop in and give y'all the breakdown of these playing games.
We should have made a trip to San Antonio. We should have made a trip to the Final Four.
Yeah, man, I would have been. Yeah.
Hey, Stoney, that Final Four is like some bucket list shit. Like you got to go to at least one.
Yeah, I agree, man. San Antonio would have been a great trip.
I went to
That would have been a great trip. You're right.
That's a great town, man.
You're right. Yo, Stacks, man, you're right, man. We should have thought of that a friggin' month ago because we could have still made that, man, if we would have thought of that a month ago.
Y'all right around the corner though from Providence. I mean, Providence got holding some shit. I mean, hey, dog, I would ride out there to watch Arkansas play Kansas. I would.
That's probably sold out, though, man.
That's what they playing.
That's probably sold out. Duncan Center ain't that big if that's what they playing.
Hey, though, you need to holler at Pat while you bullshitting.
I know. That's a fact.
I bet he can get you in that game, dog. I bet you.
He probably won't answer my call because he thinks I want to get him on the show. He still dodges my calls for the show.
Hey, I know you know how to get him. You gotta tell.
No, I can get him. I got his number. I can get him.
Hey,
I might have my brother call him. Yeah. He loves Joe. He talks about Joe.
That's your in that game.
He loves him some Joe P, man, for real.
You know who might have a Amper people might still have a run in there too, though, because of Kansas.
Yeah.
So, guys, man, look, first round starts on March 20th. We're gonna probably jump back on this too, maybe before that game starts, before March 20th, and maybe on the 19th after these playing games, and after it's said and done, we'll probably jump back on and get y'all a little bit more knowledge and a little bit more content on this men's basketball bracket. This playoffs for the March Madness for the next couple of weeks.
We gotta start Final Four brackets though somehow, man, before this thing start, man. You know.
Oh, we on it don't start till Thursday, so if we get on Thursday
early. Oh, well, not really. It starts at noon.
It starts Tuesday, right?
That's the play. That's the play-in. That's the
playing game.
That's the playing game.
Starts at 12 noon.
I'm at work, but I could try to hop on somehow.
So let's do an early show, fellas, on Thursday if we can.
Or we can just hit one Wednesday.
After
that, the final, the playing
after
game.
The playing, that's what I was saying. We're gonna be on after the playing game. Let's hit. I don't know what time Cook could jump in on a Wednesday night, but
I'm gonna finagle something, man.
Yeah, I work too. I'll try to finagle it quick. Let me know in the group chat.
It's only right that we give our brackets because throughout this tournament we could see whose bracket's still live, who's still who's still
right.
That's interesting, man. That's good to see, man. Especially
so I'm gonna print my bracket out and start filling in my bracket so I have mine down and ready for you guys. Come Wednesday night. So let's try to if we cut off press it. It doesn't matter if we're off the reservation, if we're off studio, as long as we can all jump in for a quick show, I can set it up and narrate the show, and we could just do a little bracket before the game, before the shit starts up.
Yeah, I'm gonna finagle something Wednesday, man, because we definitely gotta get we have to show our brackets, man. We have to.
So Doe, thanks for real quick. So Doe, thanks. I know you have to jump off, man. You got another engagement. Thanks, Sean Doe, for coming through and engaging with us. Man, we'll see you soon. We'll see you on Wednesday, Doe. Try to make it.
Yo, Crook, text me so we could communicate the times, because I'm working PM on Wednesday. You feel me?
We'll figure something out.
Yeah, I'll text. Yeah, I'll text you in the text, definitely.
All right, later, Doe, man. Peace. So, yeah, guys, that's going to be a nice, I think this March Madness, people, anybody who's still watching me, please like and subscribe, man. We just ran down some good hour knowledge on this bracket on good teams. Yo, Stacks, I did my homework this weekend and watched. I don't know half these kids, but I watched a lot of teams this weekend. I was like, yo, you know the 4 bracket shit on your TV where you got all.
That's what I had. Yo, I did the same thing.
Yo, I'm watching all these games at once, and I'm popping in out at one. Like, yo, let me, But it was good to do it because I haven't done it in a long time, and I got
YouTube TV is good with that. YouTube TV got
that's
that.
What I had. I had it on my YouTube.
That's what I got. That's what I
got. I don't. Yo, listen.
Fire.
That yo, listen. You
that
see.
Fire.
That's all I'm rocking with.
I love that shit because it's nice.
That YouTube TV, yo, that's what I got. That's what I'm rocking with. YouTube TV.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. That's probably some of the best streaming shit I've ever had.
That's the best stream. I'm telling you, I had that shit up in that box, man, and I'm watching all those games, and I could click into one because I could hear one and just listen. I could just click in between all 4. That shit was smooth, man. There you go with that. What do you call that beer again? That's the
main lunch. I was just going to ask him that.
That's that main lunch, man. That's that main lunch. But
that lunch is calling me today, man. Like,
hey, Stoney, what size bottles they?
Today's your Friday, though, fam. Today's your Friday,
man. One size, man. That's it. One size, man. It's let me see what they consider. This is a pint. One pint, son.
One pint. Like them English, man, a straight pint, man. They don't go by ounces. They call it a pint.
Let me get a pint of your best, bro.
A pint, 0.9 ounces.
Let me get a pint of your best, bro.
They don't play around, man.
They don't even tell you. Yo,
you ain't trying to
even tell you what kind of beer. They just give me the pint of your best, bro.
You ain't trying to six-pack of that. Hell no.
Yo, we got to go over the pond one day.
I'm with you, Bean. Let me know.
Let's go over the pond. We got to go over the pond. You know what? Yo, Stacks. You know what'll be best, and you know it. When the Patriots play over the pond, that's when we should go.
Yeah,
that's it. That's it. That's when we go. The next time we see them on a London schedule, we should be scheduling our flight in our hotel. We already know they're gonna be there.
They got the direct flights from
passport. Yeah, get your passport up to date. That ain't nothing. You get that.
Your passport's good.
Yeah, I gotta get it up to date. Right.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
I know you, Stacks. That's why I know you.
I ain't gonna lie. I think mine said 2025, so I gotta look at mine, bro. I think mine needs to get updated.
Stacks, get on that shit, man. Cause yo,
yeah. But they got direct flights from Tampa to England now. Here, Beans. Right?
Oh, that's nice.
International, man. We're gonna be international,
that's nice.
Man.
Yo, I'm telling you.
You got mad time, but you got to get on it now, man. Like when we get off,
right.
Go and get online, man, and order that shit, man. You know.
You're right. You're right.
No, for real, yo. I gotta renew mine because me. I'm traveling. I know I was like mine's is up in 25, so I gotta do something. I think this year, my birthday, I gotta have my shit renewed to
2031.
So I'm about to, I remember it's 10 years. So like, I gotta renew mine's joint right now. So I'm going to renew it because, like I said, I want to do across the pond, man, on some just chill shit real quick, do that too, so we got a lot of trips, man. And that would have been nice to go to San Diego for this, for the Final Four, but you know what I mean? Yeah. Godspeed, life and health. Next year we can do that. Next year we can do something like that.
Next year, man.
You know what I mean?
It's been mentioned next year. I think next year it's gonna be in an even better city. So let's everything happens for a reason. So let's definitely be on top of that shit.
Definitely.
Out,
if I would have thought about it, I would have been like, yo, guys, if I would have thought about it 2 months ago, I'd been like, yo, we going to this Final Four, but I didn't think about it. We mentioned it sometime during the season, but we didn't really hawk on it. You know what I mean?
That's a nice city out there. Houston, San Antonio, Dallas. Those are like the 3 top cities in Texas.
Right. But yeah, man, it was a good show, man. Thanks for running down them brackets. I know a lot of you guys did y'all little homework. I mean, I know y'all watched a lot of basketball. I did. And it's a lot of basketball. Look at that bracket, man. That's a lot of games. I'm gonna pay attention. I'm gonna pay attention to that playing game the next 2 days, tomorrow and Tuesday.
Tuesday and Wednesday.
Tuesday and Wednesday. Sorry. Yep. Yes, you're right. 18 and 19. Tuesday and Wednesday. So I'll pay attention to those games on Tuesday and Wednesday, and then Wednesday night we'll try to convene. So we will convene again, guys.
Yeah, Wednesday we're gonna make it happen. Wednesday.
We're gonna make it happen on Wednesday. We gotta figure something out. and we'll be able to do that. Just a quick bracket breakdown, and that'll be good. So, yo, Stacks, man, yo, I forgot you know all about this college ball shit, man. Stacks be on it, man. Yo, that's but that's great though. That's a good thing. That's a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? The same way we be up on this college football, you got to keep us on that knowledge on that college basketball. You know what I mean? So we will reconvene, guys. Let me see. Somebody jumped in real quick. Let me see. Gibberish smell. Best viewer stream. What is that? Remove. Oh, that's somebody trying to sell us to think they could take care of our streaming stuff for us. Yeah, we'll look into you, Gibberish. We'll see what you're talking about.
That's not a good name, though, to start shit off. Gibberish.
Yeah. Gibberish smell. Like that's kind of a nice. That's kind of and they're on Twitch. Shout out to Twitch, man. Like we get some different. Shout out to Twitch. We do get some different people coming through on Twitch, man. Twitch is really more international, more than national, as far as that's an international streaming site, man. Because
they be acting wild over there, man. They be doing some crazy shit, man. Not saying that's how it is, but man, it's like
What
the fuck's going on over there? Running through walls and shit, like.
Yeah, Twitch it's a different streaming site. It was actually built for gaming. That was a gaming really streaming site.
It was a game. It was.
Yeah, and I guess they morphed into more of a, they wanted to go centralized streaming. They want to stream. So, I said let's use that as a good streaming avenue. It engages in subscribers and people from different avenues and stuff like that, international people across the globe. So Twitch is a good avenue to shop our content. So yo, man, Stacks, man, I like the UConn. Yo, Stony, you won today's dress code with that jacket and hat. I can call that one. So now you got Stacks. I'm gonna give you the number though, Stony. Don't feel no way. You got Stacks 51, Crook 3.
Hold on, man. It's a marathon, man. It's a marathon.
No. I'm just, I'm fucking with you though. You guys, man, both of y'all. I'm gonna tell you one thing. It's love. No, it's love. This is the camaraderie we have, man. We know each other since kids. We can do this. But you know what? Both of you guys. Y'all both hold it down on the show when it comes to the apparel. I can't say that enough, man. Thanks to both of y'all. Y'all keep the show looking vibrant with the apparel that y'all put on every week, both of you guys. So it's a beautiful thing, as I could say. You know what I mean? I don't have to worry. Like, you guys always look good on camera. So with that being said, I will see you guys. We'll try to do this thing on Wednesday night. So people, please like, subscribe. Hit the thumbs up, man. Share it. Do everything, man, when it comes to the streaming thing to get this content out there and help us grow. Yo, fellas, we'll see each other on Wednesday. Peace.
Yeah, God, to make moves. Doobie don't snooze. It's on your back, cause they hate you. Dog break through, son get through.